Hello, hope you're doing well and you're having a creative day. Some of you have told me in some of your feedback and comments that you are really struggling with how to get started again with your painting practice. Or I've also heard, it's hard to get to my desk, Joy, and how can I encourage myself to go to my studio? And it's hard right after work to want to sit down and paint. Now, as a person that used to have to sleep in their workout clothes to go to the gym in the morning, I do understand your dilemma. So I have some quick tips for you today. I have 3 helpful hints that will kind of gently ease you back into your painting practice, okay? And then I'm going to show you the third item will actually be resulting in a small painting that I'll start you on together, okay? So go ahead and stay connected if you want to see these 3 tips, or save this for later. Okay, so today we are talking about ways we can reignite our practice. So here are some helpful tips, quick tips, 3 quick tips to get you back into your studio. Okay, so here they are. The first one is clean it up. I know I risk sounding like a Virgo there, but I also want to say make it prettier. So at my desk, I have some things that make me smile when I sit down. So I have I keep vintage vases that I get from thrift stores, and I use them to hold my paintbrushes. I also hold all of my water in wine bottles, so they're easy to access, and I can get more fresh water as quickly as possible. And I have plenty of empty, cute jars and mugs, also from the thrift store, because we don't need to make any more trash in the world. Okay? All right, our next quick tip to get you back in your studio is add ritual. Now, what do I mean by that? That sounds kind of woo-woo. What I mean by that is that I sort of begin my painting practice in the same way every time. I used to make a cup of coffee. Now I'm really into iced matcha. So I make my iced matcha and I take it to my desk, which I've already cleaned up and made very pretty. And then I also pour water out of my water pitcher that I have ready into my containers that I already have ready. So this kind of tells my brain that these are the 5 or 6 steps that I take right before I start painting, and it's really will transition my mind over into painting. Now, this is going to look different for everyone. Some people might want to light a candle, some people want to bring their plant over, or pet their cat, or make some other kind of tea. This is where it gets to be fun, and you are creative, and so you're creating ritual for your creative practice, so don't be afraid to change it up. Okay, number 3, hope I'm not making you dizzy with this experimental Sharpie demo. Number 3 is make a simple painting. Now this can mean make something in your sketchbook. I frequently work with thumbnails, which are teeny tiny drawings in a sketchbook, and then I'll make a study, and then I'll make a painting, as I'm kind of easing myself into the idea that I am back in my studio and I'm going to paint. It also takes a lot of the pressure off, because you can just enjoy the fun part of painting, which is the painting part. Okay, so I'm going to show you a simple painting next that you can make to get you back into painting. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to be filling up these two containers, I'm going to show you something kind of we can quickly do to get us back into our studio. So this mug with the camera on it is my wash brush water. It's kind of, or you know, you can say your dirty water and you need some clean water, because watercolor is, the vehicle of watercolor is water. You don't want to add dirty water to your paint, okay? I'm going to take this down a little bit. I like to use this cute washi tape, kind of lifts my spirits, right? It's really fun, low pressure tape here, because we're just trying to have fun. That's the assignment today, and get us back into our studios, okay? And we can't do that by being mean to ourselves. So I have a new palette. By new, I mean these are the paints that I just put into this empty palette, and this is kind of mostly purples and greens. So when I start a new palette, one of the most fun things I do is create a kind of palette, I guess I could say you could call it a key, because it's showing you all the different colors. And then for this, I'm going to use this round brush. It's round because it has most of the weight in what is called the belly of the brush, which is right here. And when I paint today, I want to leave a kind of generous stripe, so I'm going to make this sort of a gesture, again using the belly of the brush. Now I want this size because I'm going to saturate it with color, and I want to do this, I want to make this action in one complete stroke without having to reload the brush, okay? So this palette is dry because it has dried out overnight, so you can spray your paint kind of generously with some water just to kind of reactivate that paint. All right, and if I was doing a very large area, I would use these wells to mix up a large amount of water, but today we can just take this directly from the paint well itself, okay? So I'm going to switch to a time-lapse video so you can see me paint this whole entire thing. So thanks for watching this, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you do like watching this, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel that is growing. It's still very small, Painting with Joy. The link is in the bio, in my Instagram bio. And I have also just started a new go at your own pace intuitive painting class, which is very not intimidating and is made for beginners. So if this is sparking your creativity today and you feel like you want to paint with me some more, those are some of your options. Of course, you can always send me a DM if you have any questions about this video or any other tutorial on my site. Thanks again for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So be sure to click like if you did, or share it with your friend. And if you want more free videos, I have a YouTube channel, and you can click on my link in the bio to see that, where to find that. Also, my intuitive painting course has opened for pre-registration, and I'm already have some seats taken. So take advantage of that opportunity. If you don't know what I'm talking about, send me a DM or join my email list, and you will learn all about it. Thanks again. I hope these tips help you, and have a good day painting, and try to keep your heart open and a brush in your hand.